What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Oleksandr Usyk ring wraps and an accidental interview. Get this. Shout out to my boy Ring Raps. He was my inside ears. If you haven't seen him on Instagram, he's there. Check him out. He loves to rap. He brings the bars, and he was also my inside eyes and ears within Saudi Arabia, and he ran into the current reigning and defending heavyweight unified champion of the world, Oleksandr Usyk. And Oleksandr Usyk said this to him when speaking of Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury, and he said, Fury talks too much. Those are the words of Oleksandr Usyk to Ring Raps and referring to this interview. And let me counterpunch. I think, honestly, deep down inside, Usyk is kind of annoyed by Tyson Fury. And I think if that's the case, Tyson Fury's onto something. I think Tyson Fury gets into in the psyche of militant-minded men. You know, if you look at militant-minded men, you have to look at Usyk because he's pretty strong, like direct, and he's a soldier. You can't help but to compare that, right? But then you also have like Vitaly and Vladimir. They're kind of straightforward people. And when you try to disrupt that straightforwardness, I think it only turns into frustration and annoyance by those fighters. And I think if Tyson Fury is the master of mind games, I think Tyson Fury will try to do exactly that. Talk as much as he can, keep the momentum going verbally, do everything you need to do outside the ring. So when it does come time to get in the ring, you just better be prepared, because the physical, or should I say spiritual and verbal warfare has already been inflicted, possibly, because we don't know the psyche of Oleksandr Usyk, really. If this is just a hunch from me, that him saying that Tyson Fury talks too much, that's telling me that maybe, just maybe, Oleksandr Usyk is getting annoyed with Tyson Fury's antics, because he's heard Tyson Fury, hours before this interview was taking place. He got whim of Tyson Fury saying that his fight with Anthony Joshua was absolute shite. And of course the way he responded, that was another indication that, like, I'm going to beat his ass. So it's weird to hear him say stuff like that, but I am glad that I did get in touch with Ring Raps to let us know about what was going on, what was said between Oleksandr Usyk in reference to Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. He said he talks too much. On top, I'm going to beat his ass. You guys tell me what you think. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!